Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. I really don't want to do this video, and so I'm doing it this way. The whole Bruce Jenner thing. I think I don't believe anything of it. I don't believe not one iota. I haven't seen his medical records. I haven't seen his breasts. I now refuse to even look at anything. I haven't seen anything. I don't believe anything. Because you know what? I can Photoshop breasts onto me. I have seen guys put on a bra-like thing that makes them look like they have God's honest breasts. And all it is a bra that they Velcro snap on behind their neck. I have seen advertisements for it. So I don't believe any of this. Here is what I have heard. CBS signed with Kris Kardashian that a $63 million contract for another season of The Kardashians. And Bruce Jenner, who was off the show, wanted to wanted to sign a contract to blow away that money. I keep telling gay people that you're being exploited. You're being exploited. Out in the open, he has said that he has not had a full transformation, a full operation down there in his what's-a-who's-its. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe any of this is true. I don't believe he's done anything. Until I have his damn breast in my hand, I don't believe any of it. Like I said, I can Photoshop, I can film, and I can I can make myself look like an alien. A God's honest alien with lizard eyes and 3 fingers that are long as a foot long each. You can do all sorts of stuff. TV? Really? Do you really look at YouTube and not realize that you're looking at fake stuff when you look at regular TV now? YouTube should open up your mind to the possibility of all the special effects that can go into TV. Do you remember the movie? It wasn't Godzilla, but it was a shaky cam movie. Shaky cam is where it's supposedly one of the actors is holding a camera, and so when they run, it shakes. That's called shaky cam. They can make special effects look so real, like the Statue of Liberty head is crashing down right in front of people. And I look at special effects because I'm trying to make movies myself, and they have layers upon layers upon layers of how to make a special effect look real. If you stomped the ground as Superman and the earth shatters, they pay people hundreds of thousands of dollars to track one block of asphalt flying up into the air, so there's a person that puts a shadow underneath the asphalt to make it go flying in the air, and then when it hits something, the impact of it hitting something else shatters it even further. If it's paint, it's going to color that thing. If it's light, it's going to have light reflections. All of this stuff, the special effects that they are capable of today, these days, will convince anybody that what they're looking at actually happened. Be it aliens or be it Bruce Jenner having breasts. We all know that Bruce Jenner was completely photoshopped on all of his pictures. They hired the most famous photographer that is alive right now. You know this stuff is I do not believe any of it. And for the gay community to be so open and willing and accepting, from what I heard, he's a conservative Republican. That's why I really don't believe any of this stuff. You can't go from being conservative Republican, speak softly, carry a big stick type of guy, to all of a sudden, I'm a woman, I've always been a woman. Since when? When was there an indication that, I was living a lie before? No, you signed a $125 million contract. And for any of you who don't understand what $125 million can get you to do, you have absolutely no idea what America is really about. Is there any wonder that even in Europe they don't have certain things? We have an industry called the movie industry that will put forth into the public stuff that is so outrageous, so over the top, so abnormal, and say this is the new norm. They have videos of people getting their heads chopped off. Do you think in the 50s they would have tolerated that? The person posting the video would have been found and sentenced to life in prison. A raw footage. They couldn't even show the Vietnam War. There was a big consternation about it. The only thing they could show was the reporter in the base in Vietnam with all the people taking showers and eating food, living like normal human beings, not out deep in the jungle getting shot at. But now, supposedly, they're showing reporters getting shot at. And I'm laughing because of the NBC guy who keeps saying that he was there and they shot at him and blah, blah, blah. And when come to find out it was all a lie. CNN, that's all been staged. There's more evidence of the special effects. CNN, MSNBC, NBC, Fox, ABC, CBS, Bloomberg. I'm here on the front line. You're not here on the front line. You're in a studio in Tallahassee, Florida. They've been found out. There have been confessions that everything was staged. Some of the videos that I have put here, people don't even notice. I have a video of a flag waving over the White House and a waterfall, and the entire thing is fake. It's a picture. There is no water flowing. There is no flag waving. There is no sound of a flag waving. There is no sound of a waterfall. But I put all of that together to make this image of the White House during the day in front of a waterfall with a flag flowing on the top of the building. All fake. Go find that video. All fake. And now that I tell you it's fake, now when you go find the video, you're going to say, oh, now that he pointed it out, it completely looks fake. And I can tell that it's not the proper waterfall because the sound of the waterfall is way too close when the waterfall is 300 yards away. I don't believe anything about this Bruce Jenner. I just do not believe it. And I don't believe that the gay community should open up and be accepting and say, oh, yes, we love you, Bruce. He doesn't even like it. He said that too, out of his own mouth. And he doesn't like boys. He still likes girls. So what is he doing? Why are you accepting him with open arms? And why are you trying to defend him and trash the people who are against him? It's all a fake. You're all being used over this non-issue. It's a non-issue. I'm not going to say it's a science experiment. Of course it's a science experiment because 70 years ago, this wouldn't have even been dreamed of that science could even do this. None of this, right? Do you understand? This is all science. So to call him a science experiment is exactly right. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying it's a non-issue. It's distracting you from Hillary Clinton trying to run for president when she should be in jail, when she should be on death row, that Obama should be impeached, should have been impeached, should have never been able to even run for a second term in office. But you all fall for this crap each and every time it comes, and they just put it out there and you all consume it. And in this case, consume means you read it, you talk about it, you share it, you tweet it, you consume and consume and consume trash. This is nothing but trash. This is all Kardashian trash. That's all it is. He doesn't care about gay people. Kris Kardashian doesn't care about gay people. Why are you trying to defend somebody who's not even your ally? And stop consuming this trash. Do you know that there's 20 major organizations in the United States, non-profit, geared towards ensuring that children in the United States do not starve to death? 20 major, I'm talking millions of dollars, feeding hundreds of millions of children to try and keep them alive. And the whole Snoop Dogg controversy and what's his name? Not Justin Bieber. The black version of Justin Bieber. Rihanna and whatever his name is. Rihanna, who beat the boy senseless for months or a year or 2 years or something like that. And finally when he reacts, he's all in the newspaper as being a woman beater. when in fact he was beat the hell for months, years, and all the insiders said that they knew that this was going on, but nobody ever said anything, because you don't come out and say that a man's being beat, but when he finally stands up for himself and reacts to it, all of a sudden he's a woman beater. What's his name? I don't remember his name. Anyway, calling Bruce Jenner a science experiment in defense of Akon giving 600 million Africans electricity through solar panels. That this guy comes out with a news report, comes out in public and says, I am donating my money, my time, my effort to bring in 600 million Africans electricity. And instead of them actually publishing that, because, he's a star, right? He's doing something good. And this is like life-changing for 600 million Africans. You know that there's not 600 million Americans, right? He is supplying electricity to twice the number of people in the United States. This is major world news. No, we're concentrating on some guy getting boobs, supposedly. And that black people pointed it out, then the gay community descends on them and says, oh, how dare you, you're a hate mongering. It's fake. How do you fall for it? It's fake. I don't believe it for a second. It's Kardashian mess. They want to stay relevant. For what? They have no talent. They have nothing going for them. And then the daughter says, I'm mad at you and you're a hate monger and blah, 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 and you hate gay people, blah, so forth and so, yada, 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 yada. And yet she goes and gets drunks with him at a club. I don't know how she gets in. She's like 15 or 14 or something ridiculous. But she's a Kardashian. She can do that, right? Nobody says, hey, we have pictures of you the very same night that you're tweeting how much you hate Chris Brown. That's his name. And yet you're going out and partying with, first of all, you're 10 years younger than he is, first of all. But he's a singer with some talent. You have absolutely no talent, but you want to be seen with people with talent who are famous. And she's nothing. She's absolutely nothing. She has absolutely no talent. And they say, oh, look at her in a dress. And there's lots of women who wear dresses. She's 14. This is not something you should be looking at. She has a skin-tight dress on. A 14-year-old? Why are you even taking pictures of a 14-year-old in a skin-tight dress? This is Kardashian mess. This is all mess. Here's my message. Put it out of your mind. Don't even talk about it. Don't even acknowledge it, because it's just a distraction. And if you just want to be entertained, go watch cat videos. They're innocent. Nobody's going to disagree with you. You could be gay. You could be straight. You could be a Buddhist monk. You could be an African. You could be an American. Nobody's going to disagree with you if you share your cat video. But stop sharing this mess. It's Kardashian mess. I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement, more than likely, if you watch my channel, that we all agree that we hate the Kardashians, right? Am I right about that? Right? Can I get an amen? We all hate the Kardashians. This is just some Kardashian mess to distract you from what's really important. My channel is to try and help you. This is not help. And ESPN giving this bastard the Sportsman of the Year award? Come on. This is... they all talk to each other. It's one giant cesspool, right? What did Bruce Jenner do in 2014 that he deserves a Sportsman of the Year award? The guy with no arms and no legs is winning races. Nope, not him. Definitely not him. That's like Obama winning the Nobel Peace Prize while simultaneously being involved in 5 wars at the very same time that he got the Nobel Peace Prize. Come on, people. Don't fall for this crap. At the end of the day, we need to concentrate as adults on adult things. And that doesn't mean just going to work, coming home and putting your head in the sand and saying, blah, 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 I don't hear anything, blah, 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 blah. No, the stuff around you that is important. Starving children, starving African Americans dying because of no health care. And Obamacare did not help that at all. I already did reports that said in the year 2030, or 2020, the same exact people who had no health insurances and needed it, unlike the people who had no health insurance but had cash, who paid cash for all of their medical expenses, like me, who work for themselves, like me, the people who needed it, who did not have health care, still in 2020 will actually remain the same, even with the institution of Obamacare. It does not help everybody. It does not give medical health care to everybody. That is not what it does. You all keep running around here with this weird notion of what it actually does. It does not provide health care. Has nothing to do with health care, in fact. What does it do? It's about money. Money, money, money. And we have the insurance people, the insurance companies going to raise insurance premiums by 100% by the end of this year. Why? Because the healthy people who don't need insurance are not signing up for the crap. And they were counting on the healthy people who don't need insurance to sign up for it, pay for it, and pay for all of the crap, including men paying for birth control, men paying for female birth control and female crap. I'm not a woman. I don't know all the ins and outs. Single men paying for that by paying their insurance. That's what they were counting on, and it didn't work. They're not signing up for it. So it is a bottomless pit. You know, like the movie The Money Pit, where they go and buy the house and they want to renovate the house and then sell it. And every time they turn around, the pipes break, the electrical system breaks, the AC, the HVAC system breaks, the floors break, the stairs break, and they have to replace this and that and the other, more and more and more and more and more. That's exactly how this system is. It's just a money pit. Just throw it. And the U.S. government is now on the rocks with this Obamacare, talking about in the Supreme Court, you as a federal government cannot provide subsidies for a very select group of people. You can't do it. The tax part of it, of if you don't buy insurance, we're going to pass this tax, make you pay this tax. That's what the Supreme Court upheld. It wasn't that Obamacare was constitutional. It was just that tax part. Now they're saying, can you provide subsidies? No, that is unconstitutional. And the whole thing is going to go down the tubes because they were trying to give you something for nothing. This is what you should be concentrating. This is in the news. Akon providing 600 million Africans with electricity through solar panels, bringing these people to the 21st century. World event, should be shattering records, should be nominated for Nobel Peace Prizes, nominated for Nobel Science Prizes, Nobel Humanitarian Prize, everything. He should be winning, being an accolade after accolade. Not even a hint of it in the news. But this Kardashian mess is in the news. I did a video saying that the stock market is going to crash, which is doing very well, and it's going to take a 50% haircut. 50%. That means all of your 401ks are going to crash. Anything that you have tied up into the stock market is going to crash. This is what you should be concentrating on. Not some guy signing a $125 million reality TV show deal and pretending that he's a woman and pretending that he's always been a woman, and even that's all a lie. Grow up. I need you to put your big boy pants on. I need you to put your big girl panties on. Can't you tell a lie when you hear a lie? Oh, he's so courageous. No, he signed a $125 million deal. That's what's going on. And to make sure that the lie goes over, he goes on Vanity Fair, ABC, CBS, The Daily Show, The Morning Show, ESPN. It's a $125 million deal. They want to make their money, and they want to make sure that you tune in to night one when it pops on TV. It's all fakery. I can fake it. I can fake all of that stuff. I can fake that I have 12 wives and 30 children. I can fake all of that. I will have you believe all of that stuff. And I am of the opinion that I have to be rich before I even get married. Personally rich, not family rich. There is a difference. Those are the things you should be concentrating on. Obamacare is crashing and burning around your ears, and the news is not talking about it. The stock market, the housing is in a bubble. Credit default swap has ballooned into 10 times more of a menace than it was in 2007, 2006. What was it then? 60 trillion? Now it's like 200 trillion? Something ridiculous. We don't even have that much money. But on paper, right? On the computer, right? That's what's owed. And when it goes belly up, it's going to just destroy everything. And unlike Iceland, we are not going to throw these bankers into jail. Unlike Iceland, we are not going to throw these bankers into jail. This is what you should be concentrating on. Obama and the Democratic Party destroyed, along with the Republican Party, destroyed healthcare as we know it in the United States. But you know what? The people with money, like me, who pay cash, like me, for their medical expenses can go to a concierge doctor and get a la carte medical treatments. Even more so now than it was before, because before you could take insurance as a doctor. And even then, they took a 40% haircut every time that they presented their medical expenses to the insurance company. And Medicaid was even worse. They took a 50%, 60% haircut. So what does that tell you right there? If you're going to take 40% off the top of my medical services that I render to somebody, then you know what? I'm going to increase my charges so I can recoup that 40%. That's what was going on in the medical community. That's what was going on in healthcare. When you have people using insurance to pay for everything, the doctors versus the insurance companies play this horrible tango, and you're the middle guy. You're the third party silent partner out there in the la la land. All you do is pay your little premiums and stuff and your copays. And the doctors have to be opposed to the insurance company and have to raise and raise and raise their prices. That's what was going on. And Obamacare didn't take care of that at all. It made it even worse. So doctors now say, no, I'm not doing this insurance crap. I'm going to go set out my own shingle and be a concierge doctor. People have to pay cash to come to me. And you know what? Because I can charge cash, I can lower my cost as opposed to a hospital, as opposed to a medical clinic, a group of doctors who charge through insurance. Yes, you can now go and pay 30% of the same cost for medical treatments in a concierge doctor's office than you can in a hospital or anywhere else, right? Because after a while, your insurance says, no, we're not going to pay the rest. You have to pay all the rest if it's something major. That's what's going on. This is stuff that you need to know, not some Kardashian mess. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show.